Do you want to be a broke slave for the rest of your life? Or do you want to make $100 million and escape the matrix? Well, Andrew Tate has done exactly that, and luckily, he's left behind his exact 5-step blueprint for you to follow. So in this video, we're going to break down exactly how much money Andrew Tate really makes and reveal that 5-step blueprint for you to achieve true financial freedom over the next 5 to 10 years. If you appreciate my work, hit that like button down below for me, put on your top G hat, and let's jump in. So let's start with the most important question. Before I personally take financial advice from anybody, I need to know the truth about their finance, which means we need to know exactly how much money does Andrew Tate have. Well, the most direct answer I've ever seen Andrew Tate give about his net worth is this.
I'm now 36. If you Google my net worth, it comes up at 350 million, and that's certainly very low.
Right now, what is your net worth?
It's a lot more than what they say it is on Google at 350 million.
350 million
No,
is
but
low.
let's talk about this, right? Because net worth in and of itself is bullshit. It's a valuation, and the valuations are all skewed. I am certainly worth more than $1 billion.
And I don't know about you, but I personally believe Andrew Tate loves to estimate with optimism. I don't think he's underrepresenting his net worth. But to throw in some bro science and some anecdotal evidence, like him boasting about making $8 million on Bitcoin, $30 million on the crypto token PancakeSwap. He claims to donate $25 million a year to his own charity, Tate Pledge. And on his website, he says he has 200,000 paying members inside of his course, which charges $50 a month. So with some rough calculations and putting it through the Tate optimism filter, I'm gonna say Tate lands at making about $100 million a year, which, if we break that down further, is $273,972 every single day. And if you're watching this video, I'm gonna make a wild assumption and say that you probably don't make $273,000 a day. Well, don't stress. Andrew Tate says that you can get to this point from any starting position, but you must know these two things before we get started on the blueprint. Firstly, if you're currently broke or you've been broke in the past, Tate says that this is fantastic news, so congratulations. Because Tate says that you need to first be broke to appreciate being rich, and that there is nothing worse than being born into money and wealth. And secondly, and this is very important, Andrew Tate wants you to clear your mind of all the crappy financial programming telling you that you're going to save your way to wealth. Because Andrew Tate says there is no chance that you're going to save your way to $100 million.
You cannot save enough money to live this lifestyle. Even if you made 10,000 euro a month. Let's imagine you made 10,000 euro a month. Okay, I've got $3 million of cars. That's what I've got. So let's imagine you make $10,000 a month. So if you think $10,000 is a good amount, then let's do some math. You are saving 100% of your income. You're not spending any of it. You're not spending a penny. You're eating for free, living for free, getting to and from work for free, not going out with your friends. You're not doing nothing. And each month, you're saving your whole $10,000. It's going to take you 300 months, 25 years of your life. You're going to have to save and work and spend $0 to get my cars. It's impossible. The only way you get my cars is by earning more, not by saving. Get rid of the idea of saving. Get rid of the idea of making money.
Okay, so we know we must increase our earning capacity. So here is Andrew Tate's complete 5-step blueprint from going from wherever the hell you are to $273,000 a day. Step 1, know your opponent. Before you can write beautiful poetry, you must know the English language. Before you become a chess grandmaster, you must know the rules and constraints of chess. And before you become financially free, you must first understand what is money.
Step 1 is, I decided to be very logical about it. Chess player, right? So it's like, I want money. What is money? How does credit work? What's fractional reserve banking?
But like Tate, once you dive down that hole of what is money, you will inevitably arrive at the end of that rabbit hole knowing that money is either just an illusion or a scam, literally created out of thin air by the privately controlled Federal Reserve.
So I'm sitting there researching money for days and days and days. And then I get more mad because I'm like, whoa, money's trash and I don't have any. Now I'm really annoyed, right? I thought like everyone else did that, everyone puts their money in the bank and the bank takes some of other people's money and lends it out. I didn't know they invented it from the sky. I still at that point thought money was linked to gold. I didn't know nothing.
Henry Ford summarizes our money system perfectly with his famous quote, "It is well enough that the people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system. For if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning." Now, Andrew Tate is going to show you how to escape this broken system of our finances in step 5. But before we get there, we should focus on making the $100 million within the matrix. So on to step 2, perspicacity, or in other words, being intelligently perceptive. Andrew Tate says that you need to train your brain to see what it wants. Most broke people only see struggle and more broke people, but wealthy people go out in the same world and see nothing but wealth and opportunity.
And then you get rich and you start thinking, shit, everyone has money. Every supercar I want is sold out. Every diamond watch I want is sold out. The private jet charters are full. The yachts are full. As soon as you get rich, you start.
Who are all these people that got money?
I was just in Dubai, and my houses are being built. They're going to be completed this year. I bought a bunch of them on plan, so I decided to rent. And I rented a house on the Palm. It was $25,000 a day, dollars. I rented it, and I'm sitting there, and the landlord comes and goes, "I just got an offer for $35,000 a day to leave." And I go, "Okay, well, I'll pay $40,000 a day." And then he came back and goes, "The guy's offered $50,000 a day for a year." And I'm like, who am I even in a bidding war with? And I just left. I was like, you know what? Take it. I'll get another one. But like, there's people out there with money like you couldn't fucking fathom.
Awesome. So now you understand what money is, and you can see its abundance in the world around you. Let's head over to step 3. Design for optimal default. If you were Arnold Schwarzenegger's roommate in 1970 on Venice Beach, I would bet almost any money that you would be working out daily. This is because the default of your house is health and fitness. And if you wanted to go against this default, you would encounter resistance and probably Arnold poking into your room being like, "Are you working out today?" And it's the exact same thing as if you spend most of your time with broke people. You will find a lot of resistance when you go and try and make money. But what if you spent your time with people who already make and have a lot of money? Well, Andrew will tell you.
It's hard to make money if you don't know anybody who has money. If you sit in a room full of ice cream experts and all they talk about is ice cream, how to make ice cream, the different flavors, how to store it, how to move it, how to sell it, even by accident, if you hang around with these people long enough, when someone asks you a question about ice cream, guess what you're gonna know the answer. You're gonna say, you know what? That's because it's pistachio, and that needs to be 2 degrees higher than chocolate. And you're gonna look like a smart ass. So if you sit in a room full of people who are making a bunch of money, everyone understands this. Your network is your net worth. You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Awesome. So now you're also surrounding yourself with wealth. You're ready for step 4. Find your crux. Andrew Tate says that there's only one real reason why you don't already have a lot of money. And he says for you to discover what it is for you, you need to get precise with your language.
And there's one of 3 reasons. You are either lazy, stupid, or arrogant. Those are the only 3 reasons anyone is poor. And you have to identify and choose which one it is. The majority of people are not the one they think they are. The majority of people are the one I'm about to say at the end. So let's start with lazy. There are a lot of lazy people. The unfortunate reality about money is that you are competing. So it's player versus player. You want that car, you have to get it first. You want that money, everyone wants that money. You have to compete. It's competitive. Business is competitive. You are competing against people like me. You're competing against people like the people in my network. You're competing about people who only talk about money, who understand money very well, who operate in jurisdictions all around the planet. Understanding that you're a man with a small pistol up against a mighty army. If you want to add a little bit of laziness on top, you're fucked. So when I say people are lazy, they go, "I'm not lazy, I work hard every day." You work 8 hours a day? Second I wake up, I check my phone, I begin working. I go to the gym in between sets, I am working. I'm online working the entire fucking day until the second I go to sleep, I am at work. That is all I do. And you are at home competing against me, and you want to watch a movie tonight. Anybody who understands that the Matrix is lying to them is smart enough. So very small percent are too stupid. Do this, do that, do this, and don't be lazy. Fuck, it's not that hard, right? So stupid's not the problem. So we have people who are lazy, very few are stupid, but the majority, the main reason most people are broke is because they are arrogant. I will sit here and say all the things I've said. I will do this, take time out of my life for free. Somebody at home will watch and digest it for free. They will agree with the things that are being said, or at least be entertained enough to continue to watch. And then I'll say, I'll teach you how to make money online. CobraTake.com, you can join the real world. And they'll sit there and go, nah, I'll do it myself. And they're just too arrogant to listen to anybody. I became world champion by listening to my coach. I didn't become world champion by walking in and saying, I'll do it myself. That's not how you get anywhere in life. You have to listen. But some people are so brutally arrogant that they'll sit here and they'll listen to all the things I said. and they'll agree that I'm intelligent, they'll agree I'm massively successful, but they'll sit there and go, yeah, but you know what? I'll do it myself. I don't want to join that school because, you know, I'll do it myself. They're arrogant. Everybody's fucking arrogant. Know when you're out qualified and accept it and learn.
Now you know what's holding you back. And if you don't have millions of dollars and you think that none of those categories apply to you, I can tell you that you're in the arrogant basket. So now you're ready for the final step in Andrew Tate's $100 million blueprint. And this next step, I would say it's the most important one. So listen up. Step 5, break the matrix. So like we're talking about in step 1, once you understand money and exactly what it is, you understand why Andrew Tate says that money is not real. Roll the clips.
Money isn't real. None of this is real. It's free.
Because Andrew Tate knows that even once you make $100 million, you are still participating in one of the biggest scams and Ponzi schemes in history, where the programming of this money is literally designed to steal from you. You would have learned about the Cantillon effect, where the rich people manipulate and extract the value of your money. Fractional reserve banking, where banks that aren't the Federal Reserve can literally create money out of thin air. Or you would have learned about FDIC insurance limits, where up to a certain amount of money that's not that much, the money in your account is legally no longer yours. How scary is that? You make $100 million, you put in the bank and it's not yours anymore. Or worst of all, the biggest offender, inflation, the ultimate hamster wheel of society. I mean, this is best represented by knowing that if your family saved $1 million for you in just 1923, 100 years ago, it would only have the equivalent buying power of $64,000 today. But Andrew Tate, like other smart pioneers all around the world, for the first time in history, have found an answer. And this answer, you probably already know what it is, but it's the same thing that made Andrew Tate $40 million in 2021. Decentralized cryptocurrencies, specifically Bitcoin.
No problem with Bitcoin. No problem. So it fixes a whole bunch of problems, cryptocurrencies. It certainly does. I don't even trust the government anymore. I don't even want a property because if I piss the government off, they're just gonna take it. I don't own it. They say you own it until you annoy the government, then you don't own it, right? So I don't even want property anymore. I'm going full crazy Mr. Blockchain now because it's the only time I feel like I have control over things. And we're losing control at such a rapid rate. I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve.
But although Bitcoin might be around forever, the Bitcoin revolution, where you will have the opportunity to make and keep generational wealth, will likely only happen once. And right now, we're sitting on the precipice of extreme opportunity with crypto. And if you fumble the bag this time, honestly, you might have just blown your final chance. Because BlackRock and Fidelity are about to open the mainstream gates to allow all these banks that currently control you and your finances to flood the market with trillions of dollars. We're talking about the Bitcoin ETFs that are about to be approved. And do you want to be in front of these banks or behind them in this revolution? Because not everybody in life plays by the same rules. But for people like us, we have to earn the right to no longer be a slave. Now, I've been talking non-stop about this opportunity here on YouTube, but I've wanted to go way deeper, dive way below the surface level, which I'm really restricted on doing here on YouTube, so we can make sure that we take full advantage of what is about to happen. Because you could go out there and spend the next 6 to 12 months researching it on your own on YouTube and TikTok and all this surface level crap and just hope that you're doing it right. Or you can join me on this Financial Freedom with Bitcoin workshop and save your time, save your energy, and know with confidence that you are sitting on the rocket ship that is about to explode. This is actually the first workshop that I'm going to be running, and I'm really excited to do it. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be working with a handful of individuals, giving you the exact knowledge, the exact tools, the exact resources, and the step-by-step plan that you need. And because of this setting, I only want a very small batch of people. So please only apply if you're really serious and actually passionate about achieving financial freedom through Bitcoin and crypto. If you are one of those few individuals who are ready to escape the matrix and live life on your own terms with true financial freedom, use the link in the description below and hurry, because remember, these spots are going to be very limited. And if you ask me, ahead of the Bitcoin halving, ahead of the Bitcoin ETF approvals, and ahead of 2024, I don't know a better time that you could join. Use the link in the description below. All the info's on that page. I will see you there.